Okay, so I'm going to be conducting a cranial nerve exam on you today.
Okay.
So first we're going to test your cranial nerve 1, which is your olfactory nerve. So can I have you close your eyes? And then can you put your finger over your right nostril? Can you smell this and tell me what it smells like?
Laundry.
Okay. Now cover the other nostril. And can you smell this and tell me what it smells like?
Coffee.
Okay, good. That was a sensory nerve when we tested your sense of smell. Okay, next we're going to test your optic nerve. I'm going to have you look at me and close your right eye. Put your hand over your right eye. And I want you to read this eye chart as far as you can down.
LETODFCT.
Perfect. Now can you do it with the other eye? Can you read from top to bottom now?
All of them?
Yeah, just as much as you can.
EFPTOZ LPED.
Okay, good. Now go back and close the right eye one more time. Can you distinguish what color this is? And what number it is based on the colors?
16.
Uh-huh. Now switch eyes. Can you see what number that is?
45.
Perfect. Okay, so that was also sensory nerve. We test your sense of vision. Now I'm going to do cranial nerve 3, which is your oculomotor nerve, and also cranial nerve 4, which is your trochlear nerve, and cranial nerve 6, which is your abducens nerve, which are all related to the eyes still. Okay, so I'm going to shine a light in your eyes. Can you cover one of your eyes? Doesn't matter. I'm just going to see if your pupil dilates with the light. Okay, cover the other one. Thank you. Yep, that's both dilated. Now I'm also going to have you, if you can, just follow the path of my pencil. Okay, perfect. Oh, and then can you also just look over my shoulder in the distance and then look at your nose? Perfect. And that was also a motor nerve for your eye movement. Now I'm going to test your cranial nerve 5, which is your trigeminal nerve, which is a motor nerve and a sensory nerve. There's 3 different components to this nerve. So first I'm going to do the ophthalmic nerve. So if you can I have you close your eyes? And I want you to tell me where you feel me touching you.
My forehead.
Uh-huh.
My cheek.
Mm-hmm. That is your maxillary component.
My lower cheek, jaw.
Uh-huh. I'm going to do it on the other side as well.
Forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Cheek. Jaw.
Perfect. And then I'm also going to have you move your jaw a little bit. So I want you to open your mouth and try and resist my hand. Uh-huh. Perfect. Okay. And that was sensory and motor. Now I'm going to test your cranial nerve 7, which is your facial nerve, which is also sensory and motor. Can you puff your cheeks like this? And try not to release air. Good. Can you do like a kissy face? Mm-hmm. Can you smile? Frown? Frown? That's not really a frown. Like turn your mouth down. Kind of. Let's see. And then can you close your eyes one more time? I want you to tell me where you feel me touching.
My ear.
Uh-huh. Other side.
My
Perfect.
ear.
Now we're going to be doing cranial nerve 8, which is the vestibular cochlear nerve. We're going to start over.
No, just keep going.
Vestibular cochlear nerve, which is a sensory nerve. It's also associated with your balance. Cool, go away. And I want you to close your eyes. And then can you plug your right ear? And then I'm going to say something and I want you to tell me what I said back, okay? Did you hear what I said?
Say it
Say it
again. 45.
Uh-huh. Now do the other ear.
72.
Yep. Perfect. And that was cranial nerve 8. Now I'm going to do cranial nerve 9, which is the glossopharyngeal nerve, and cranial nerve 10, which is the vagus nerve. And they are sensory and motor nerves. I'm going to have you take a sip of your drink just to assess your swallowing, see if it's normal. Yep. Can you say ah with your mouth wide open?
Ah.
One more time.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Okay, and then can I have you cough? I just wanted to hear you cough. Perfect. Now I'm going to be assessing cranial nerve 11, which is your accessory nerve. It's also a motor nerve. So can you shrug your shoulders and try and push against tension on my hand? Yeah. Perfect. And then can you also rotate your head and try it this way and try and push against my hand? Yeah. And then the other way. Yep. And then the last nerve is cranial nerve 12, which is the hypoglossal nerve, which is a motor nerve. I'm going to have you, can you stick your tongue straight out and push against the straw? Just try and push it forward. Yep. And then can you try and push the straw to your right or left? Yep. And then other way. Yep. And that was a motor nerve, and that was all your cranial nerves.
Perfect.